Welcome to our comprehensive guide on how to recreate yourself like a Stoic in 2024. In this transformative journey, we delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided individuals through challenges and upheavals for centuries. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, Stoicism offers a roadmap for personal growth, resilience, and inner peace. In an era marked by rapid change and uncertainty, the principles of Stoicism provide a sturdy anchor amidst the chaos. Drawing from the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, we uncover invaluable insights on how to cultivate a mindset of equanimity and strength in the face of adversity. From managing stress and cultivating gratitude to embracing hardship as a pathway to growth, Stoicism equips us with practical tools to navigate life's inevitable challenges with grace and wisdom. 2024 presents unique opportunities for self-reinvention and growth, and adopting a Stoic mindset can serve as a powerful catalyst for transformation. In this guide, we'll explore how to apply Stoic principles to various aspects of your life, including relationships, career, and personal development. Whether you're seeking to overcome obstacles, pursue your passions with clarity and purpose, or cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment, the wisdom of Stoicism offers timeless guidance for navigating the complexities of the modern world. Join us as we embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment, rooted in the profound teachings of Stoic philosophy. Together, we'll explore practical strategies, actionable insights, and transformative practices that will empower you to recreate yourself in alignment with your highest ideals and aspirations. By embracing the Stoic way of life, you'll discover a profound sense of resilience, purpose, and inner freedom that transcends the challenges of the present moment, guiding you towards a life of greater meaning and fulfillment in 2024 and beyond. The art of not caring is about not giving your attention to things you can't control. In our ever-connected, constantly buzzing world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of events and opinions that are beyond our control. The essence of not caring, rooted in Stoic philosophy, is about strategically directing your attention only to what you can influence. This approach not only preserves your mental well-being, but also channels your energy more productively. By adopting this mindset, you can effectively recreate yourself in 2024, aligning more closely with the core principles of Stoicism. Focusing on what you can control, letting go of what you cannot, and finding peace in this disciplined practice. The Stoics, such as Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, emphasize the importance of distinguishing between what lies within our control and what does not. Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on the futility of worrying about external events. This wisdom is timeless. Today, it can be seen as an antidote to the anxiety and stress fueled by our overexposure to global crises, social media dramas, and the constant barrage of information. By consciously choosing not to care about the uncontrollable, we create mental space for what truly matters, enabling us to cultivate a more balanced, serene, and purpose-driven life. In practice, this principle involves a deliberate shift in perspective. For instance, consider the daily news cycle, which often features disasters, political turmoil, and societal issues far beyond our personal influence. While staying informed is important, becoming emotionally invested in these distant problems can drain our energy and diminish our ability to affect positive change in our immediate surroundings. Instead, the Stoic approach encourages us to focus on our own actions, values, and relationships, areas where we can make a tangible difference. By doing so, we build a resilient mindset that not only withstands external chaos, but also thrives amidst it. Moreover, this philosophy extends to our personal interactions and self-perception. We frequently waste time and energy worrying about others' opinions, striving to meet societal expectations, or comparing ourselves to curated images of success. This external validation is fleeting and often unfulfilling. The Stoic practice of internalizing our goals and measuring success by our own standards can liberate us from these pressures. By caring less about external judgments and more about our intrinsic values, we forge a stronger sense of self-worth and direction. This shift not only fosters personal growth, but also empowers us to pursue our true passions without the fear of failure or ridicule. Adopting this philosophy in 2024 means consciously prioritizing our mental and emotional resources. It's about setting boundaries with our time and attention, recognizing that these are finite and valuable assets. By mindfully disengaging from the uncontrollable, we reclaim the bandwidth needed to invest in meaningful pursuits. This could mean dedicating more time to family, hobbies, or self-improvement endeavors, areas where our efforts directly translate into positive outcomes. The result is a more intentional, fulfilling life where our actions are aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. In essence, this approach is not about apathy or indifference. Rather, it's a disciplined method to focus and resilience. By consciously deciding where to direct our attention, we protect our mental health and enhance our capacity to influence what we can. This Stoic practice empowers us to navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and determination. As we step into 2024, embracing this mindset can help us recreate ourselves, fostering a life of purpose, tranquility, and meaningful achievement. By letting go of what we cannot control, we gain the freedom to shape what we can, crafting a future that reflects our true potential and values. It is about focusing on what you can control and letting go of the rest. The world in 2024 feels like a rushing river, pulling us along with its relentless current. News headlines bombard us, social media explodes with opinions, and global events swirl in an unpredictable dance. It's easy to get swept away, feeling powerless and overwhelmed. But amidst this chaos, an ancient philosophy offers a powerful anchor: Stoicism. Imagine Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, Stoic thinkers from centuries past. They believed in a simple yet profound truth. Happiness lies in focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and values, and letting go of the rest. It's like choosing which battles to fight on the battlefield of life. Think about the daily news cycle, a constant barrage of crises, political dramas, and global issues. Dwelling on these distant problems only saps our energy. Stoicism encourages us to turn our focus inward, towards our own lives, relationships, and actions. Here, in our own sphere of influence, we can make a real difference. By focusing on what we can control, we build a mental fortress that not only withstands the chaos, but even thrives in it. This philosophy extends far beyond the news. We often waste precious energy worrying about what others think, chasing societal expectations, or comparing ourselves to the carefully curated online personas we see everywhere. Stoicism teaches us to find validation from within, setting our own goals and measuring success by our personal standards. This internal compass frees us from the pressure of external judgment, allowing us to pursue our true passions with confidence and a sense of purpose. In today's fast-paced world, prioritizing our mental and emotional well-being is crucial. Stoicism reminds us that our time and attention are precious, finite resources. By disengaging from the uncontrollable, we reclaim the space to invest in what truly matters. This could be spending more time with loved ones, nurturing neglected hobbies, or embarking on a journey of self-improvement. The result is a life that feels intentional and fulfilling, where our actions align with our deepest values and aspirations. But Stoicism isn't about indifference. It's about disciplined focus and resilience. By choosing where to direct our attention, we safeguard our mental health and empower ourselves to influence the things we can. This philosophy equips us to navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and determination. As we move forward in 2024, embracing this Stoic mindset can be transformative. Letting go of what we cannot control grants us the freedom to shape what we can. We can craft a future that reflects our true potential and values, a life marked by purpose, tranquility, and meaningful achievements. This is not just about surviving the chaos of 2024. It's about recreating ourselves, becoming the best version of ourselves amidst the whirlwind. It's a journey of continuous self-recreation, grounded in resilience, authenticity, and a profound sense of inner peace. So, let's embark on this journey together, armed with the wisdom of the Stoics, ready to face the year with clarity, purpose, and the unwavering belief that we have the power to shape our own destinies. Stoicism is an old philosophy that is still relevant today. Picture yourself transported to the ancient world of Greece, where amidst the grandeur of marble columns and olive groves, the seeds of Stoicism were sown. This philosophy, born in an era long past, continues to resonate deeply with the complexities of our modern lives, offering timeless wisdom for navigating the turbulent seas of existence. At its heart, Stoicism is a philosophy of empowerment, an invitation to reclaim agency over our lives by focusing on what lies within our control. In a world fraught with uncertainty and external pressures, this principle serves as a guiding beacon, illuminating a path towards resilience and inner peace. But Stoicism is not merely a passive acceptance of fate. It is a call to action, a summons to embody the virtues that lie at its core. Courage, wisdom, justice. These are not just abstract ideals, but practical tools for navigating the moral complexities of our world. In addition to its emphasis on virtue, Stoicism teaches us the art of negative visualization, the practice of mentally preparing ourselves for life's inevitable trials and tribulations. By confronting the impermanence of all things and embracing the reality of adversity, we become better equipped to face life's challenges with equanimity and resilience. In a culture obsessed with the pursuit of material wealth and external validation, Stoicism offers a radical alternative, a path to inner peace and contentment. By cultivating gratitude for the present moment and embracing simplicity, we liberate ourselves from the endless cycle of desire and find fulfillment in the richness of our own being. And perhaps most importantly, Stoicism invites us to engage in the ancient practice of self-reflection and introspection. In a world characterized by constant distraction and superficiality, this inward journey of self-discovery becomes all the more essential. By peering into the depths of our own souls, we unearth hidden truths and forge deeper connections with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. In sum, Stoicism is more than just an ancient philosophy. It is a living, breathing ethos, a timeless guide for navigating the complexities of the human experience. So as we stand on the threshold of this new era, let us heed the wisdom of the Stoics and embark on this journey of self-discovery and transformation together. The Stoic idea of the good life is defined by virtue, wisdom, and tranquility. In the whirlwind of social media bombardment and the relentless pressure to achieve, it's all too easy to lose sight of the things that truly hold value. But what if amidst this chaos, there existed a guiding philosophy not just to weather the storm, but to thrive within it? Enter Stoicism. This ancient school of thought isn't some dusty relic relegated to history books. Stoicism presents a remarkably fresh outlook on crafting a life of substance, one characterized by virtue, wisdom, and tranquility. Rather than chasing fleeting trends or the allure of the newest gadget, the Stoics advocated for a path to genuine fulfillment that springs from within, rooted in the cultivation of character and the application of reason. So, how might we embrace Stoicism's principles to recreate ourselves in the year 2024? It commences with virtue. The Stoics delineated 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Far from being abstract ideals, these virtues serve as pragmatic tools for navigating life's trials. Wisdom enables us to discern what truly holds significance and make sound judgments. Justice impels us to act equitably and ethically in our dealings with others. Courage empowers us to confront adversity with resilience. And temperance fosters self-mastery, liberating us from the sway of fleeting emotions and desires. Yet, virtue alone cannot suffice. Picture a skilled sculptor equipped with the finest tools, but devoid of a clear vision. Hence, wisdom assumes equal importance. The Stoics underscored the value of comprehending the world around us, particularly our place within it. This entails the pursuit of knowledge across disciplines, philosophy, history, and even science. By broadening our horizons, we attain a deeper insight into human nature, the cosmos, and our mortality. This reservoir of wisdom then informs our choices, guiding us through life's peaks and valleys. Epictetus, a name synonymous with Stoic philosophy, wasn't born into a life of privilege. Far from it. He was a slave, brought from Greece to Rome as a young boy. His days were likely filled with menial tasks and the constant reminder of his subservient status. Yet, Epictetus rose above his circumstances, becoming a renowned philosopher and living a life that embodied the very essence of Stoicism: virtue, wisdom, and tranquility. Epictetus' story exemplifies the Stoic belief that true freedom lies not in external circumstances, but within ourselves. Despite his physical limitations, he focused on what he could control: his thoughts, his reactions, and his character. He studied philosophy with remarkable zeal, absorbing the teachings of his Stoic master, Musonius Rufus. Even while enduring the harsh realities of slavery, Epictetus honed his virtue. He practiced patience, temperance, and the courage to face adversity with dignity. This inner strength wasn't lost on his master. Recognizing Epictetus' potential, Musonius eventually granted him freedom. Yet, freedom didn't change Epictetus' core principles. He continued to live simply, devoting himself to studying and teaching Stoicism. He opened a school in Rome, attracting students from all walks of life, from wealthy senators to ordinary citizens. His teachings resonated because they were practical, offering a path to happiness and fulfillment regardless of social status or material possessions. Epictetus' wisdom wasn't confined to abstract theories. He embodied the tranquility that Stoicism preached. When Emperor Domitian, known for his paranoia and cruelty, cracked down on philosophers, Epictetus wasn't fazed. He calmly accepted his exile from Rome, famously declaring, "It was up to me to be free from fear, and it was up to him to be an emperor." This exemplifies the Stoic distinction between what we can control, our own reactions, and what we can't, external events. Epictetus' legacy is a testament to the transformative power of Stoicism. A man born into slavery became a revered philosopher, not by changing his circumstances, but by changing himself. He cultivated virtue, embraced wisdom, and achieved a state of inner peace that transcended external turmoil. His story serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, we have the power to forge a meaningful and fulfilling life by focusing on what truly matters, the quality of our character and the choices we make. Ultimately, the Stoics posited that a life well lived is one suffused with tranquility. Yet, this tranquility does not denote passive resignation or apathy. Rather, it denotes a state of inner harmony, even amid external tumult. The crux lies in distinguishing between what lies within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, and what lies beyond it, external circumstances, others' conduct. By directing our focus inward, we can cultivate a sense of serenity that enables us to confront life's tribulations with poise and resilience. Thus, for those seeking to reinvent themselves in a manner that fosters genuine contentment and fortitude, Stoicism furnishes a potent roadmap. By prioritizing virtue, cultivating wisdom, and striving for inner peace, we can fashion a life imbued with meaning and fulfillment, not just in the year 2024, but across the annals of time. Epicurus believed that happiness meant seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. Happiness not as a fleeting feeling of joy, but as a deep and lasting state of well-being. This is the essence of Epicurus' philosophy, a profound exploration of what it truly means to live a happy life. At the heart of his teachings lies a simple yet powerful idea. Happiness is achieved through the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain. But Epicurus wasn't simply advocating for wild abandon. He believed in a refined understanding of pleasure, one that goes beyond fleeting physical sensations. For Epicurus, true pleasure stemmed from fulfilling our basic needs in a balanced way. It wasn't about excess, but about living a life free from unnecessary discomfort and distress. He encouraged us to be mindful of what brings us pleasure and to savor the simple things in life. Think of a delicious meal shared with loved ones, a quiet moment of reflection in nature, or the satisfaction of completing a challenging task. These are the experiences that truly nourish our well-being. But Epicurus recognized that life isn't always sunshine and roses. Pain is inevitable, and he didn't suggest avoiding it altogether. Instead, he emphasized building resilience. By approaching challenges with a rational mind and a strong spirit, we can minimize the impact of pain and preserve our overall sense of happiness. Here's where things get even more interesting. Epicurus believed that true happiness goes beyond just physical comfort. He saw intellectual pursuits, meaningful friendships, and self-reflection as essential ingredients for a fulfilling life. Imagine the joy of learning something new, the warmth of genuine connection with loved ones, or the peace that comes from understanding ourselves better. These are the deeper pleasures that Epicurus championed. In his time, society often equated happiness with wealth, power, and status. Epicurus saw the absurdity in this. Chasing external validation can lead to a never-ending cycle of anxiety and discontent. He instead advocated for a simpler life, one focused on inner peace and personal growth. By letting go of societal pressures and materialistic desires, we can create a life that aligns with our own values and brings us true fulfillment. The beauty of Epicurus' philosophy is that it's timeless. Even today, in our fast-paced, technology-driven world, his ideas hold immense value. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us what we should want and how to achieve it. Epicurus offers a different path, a path of self-discovery and mindful living. By embracing his principles, we can learn to reprioritize. What truly brings us joy? What kind of life do we want to live? By focusing on genuine pleasure, nurturing meaningful connections, and cultivating inner peace, we can embark on a transformative journey towards becoming the happiest versions of ourselves. It's a journey worth taking. Wouldn't you agree? Utilitarianism is a philosophy that focuses on maximizing happiness for the greatest number of people. Within the philosophical landscape, there exists a doctrine that resonates deeply, serving as a guiding principle in the pursuit of collective happiness. This doctrine embodies a profound yet elegantly simple idea: the quest for the greatest good for the greatest number. In a world marked by diverse viewpoints and competing interests, this doctrine emerges as a beacon of pragmatism, offering a framework for decision-making that transcends individual biases and idiosyncrasies. At its core lies the fundamental premise that the consequences of our actions should be measured by their impact on the overall well-being of society, propelling us toward a future where the happiness of each individual is not merely valued but actively pursued. Embedded within this philosophical framework is a profound emphasis on the interconnectedness of human existence. Every action we undertake, no matter how seemingly inconsequential, sends ripples through the intricate web of society, shaping the collective experience of happiness. By aligning our decisions with the goal of maximizing happiness, we sow the seeds of a more harmonious and fulfilling world. where the welfare of each member is intricately woven into the fabric of societal progress. Moreover, this doctrine beckons us to embrace the virtues of empathy and compassion, recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. In a world fractured by division and strife, it serves as a potent catalyst for unity and solidarity, fostering a sense of shared purpose in the pursuit of the common good. Through acts of kindness and generosity, we transcend the boundaries of self-interest, forging bonds of mutual understanding and support that transcend the barriers of nationality, race, or creed. Critics of utilitarianism approach often raise concerns about its potential to infringe upon the rights and freedoms of the individual in favor of a faceless majority. However, a nuanced examination reveals a more balanced approach. While the happiness of the majority is indeed prioritized, it is not achieved at the expense of minority rights or freedoms. When wielded with wisdom and discernment, this doctrine seeks to reconcile the tensions between collective welfare and individual autonomy, ensuring that no one is unjustly marginalized or oppressed in the pursuit of happiness. Furthermore, this philosophical perspective invites us to reevaluate conventional notions of success and fulfillment, challenging the prevailing ethos of materialism and self-aggrandizement. In a culture fixated on wealth and status, it reminds us that true happiness springs not from the accumulation of possessions or accolades, but from the richness of human connection and the depth of shared experiences. By redirecting our focus from self-interest to the service of others, we unlock a reservoir of fulfillment and contentment that transcends the fleeting pleasures of material gain. In summation, utilitarianism beckons us to embark on a journey toward a more equitable and compassionate world. By prioritizing the maximization of happiness for the greatest number of people, it furnishes us with a moral compass to navigate the complexities of contemporary life. While challenges and criticisms may abound, the enduring appeal of this philosophical approach lies in its capacity to inspire us to transcend the narrow confines of self-interest and work collectively toward a brighter future for all. Self-love is about accepting yourself fully, flaws and all. We all know the allure of the dramatic transformation. The idea of shedding our current skin and emerging as a whole new being is undeniably appealing. But what if true transformation lies not in erasing who we are, but in embracing ourselves fully, flaws and all? It's like trying to build a magnificent skyscraper on a foundation of sand. Constant self-criticism erodes the very ground on which we hope to build a better life. Self-love isn't about stagnation. It's the fertile soil that allows us to grow with authenticity and strength. It's the voice that reminds us we are worthy, even when we trip and stumble. This acceptance becomes the fuel that propels us forward. It allows us to acknowledge our shortcomings without shame, to learn from mistakes with a gentle hand, and to celebrate our quirks as the unique brushstrokes that paint the masterpiece of our being. Imagine this. Instead of chasing an airbrushed version of yourself projected by societal pressures, self-love empowers you to step into the light of your own brilliance. It allows you to appreciate the unique talents that set you apart, the skills you've honed, and the passions that ignite your soul. It lets you revel in the resilience you've displayed through life's storms, the times you've picked yourself up, dusted yourself off, and emerged stronger. This newfound self-awareness becomes the map that guides your exploration. You can channel your energy into honing the skills that bring you fulfillment, into nurturing the parts of yourself that naturally blossom. Here's the twist. Accepting your flaws isn't about waving a white flag of surrender. It's the first step on the path to overcoming them. When you stop berating yourself for imperfections, you create space for honest introspection. You can analyze your weaknesses with a clear head, free from the distortion of self-loathing. This allows you to develop targeted strategies for improvement. Maybe you crave a bit more patience? Self-love allows you to explore mindfulness techniques with an open mind. Perhaps public speaking sends shivers down your spine? You can embrace that fear and enroll in a communication class, with self-compassion as your steadfast companion. The journey of self-love is a lifelong adventure, not a one-time destination. There will be days when doubt creeps in like a shadow, when your flaws feel like mountains in your path. But that's okay. The important thing is to cultivate kindness towards yourself on those days too. Treat yourself with the same understanding and empathy you'd offer a loved one going through a tough time. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, everyone has imperfections, but within each of us lies the potential for incredible growth. And that potential flourishes most readily when we cultivate a garden of self-acceptance. Then, when you feel the urge to completely remake yourself, take a deep breath and turn your gaze inward. What parts of you are strong, vibrant, and bring you joy? What areas hold potential for growth? By embracing yourself fully, flaws and all, you unlock the power to become the best version of you. Not someone entirely different, but a stronger, more empowered you, brimming with the confidence to navigate your own unique path to fulfillment. It is about recognizing your own worth and being kind and respectful to yourself. At the heart of recreating oneself like a Stoic in 2024 lies the profound notion of recognizing one's own worth and treating oneself with kindness and respect. This principle serves as the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of cultivating a deep sense of self-worth and dignity. In a world that often inundates us with external validation and societal expectations, Stoicism offers a transformative perspective, one that directs our focus inward, towards the essence of our being. It invites us to embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance, wherein we acknowledge our inherent worthiness and extend compassion towards ourselves, much like a nurturing parent guiding a child through life's uncertainties. Central to the Stoic ethos is the concept of self-respect, a steadfast commitment to honoring oneself and upholding personal integrity in the face of adversity. This entails recognizing our intrinsic value as individuals, independent of external achievements or accolades. Rather than seeking validation from external sources, Stoicism teaches us to derive our sense of worth from within, grounded in a deep-seated understanding of our own inherent dignity. By cultivating this inner reservoir of self-respect, we fortify ourselves against the fluctuations of external circumstances, anchoring ourselves in a steadfast sense of self-assurance and authenticity. Moreover, practicing self-kindness is a fundamental tenet of Stoic philosophy, exemplifying the virtue of compassion towards oneself in the midst of life's challenges. It involves extending the same warmth and understanding to ourselves that we readily offer to others, recognizing that we too are deserving of empathy and forgiveness. This compassionate self-regard serves as a beacon of light amidst the darkness of self-doubt and criticism, offering solace and reassurance in times of distress. It encourages us to embrace our humanity with gentleness and grace, embracing our imperfections as integral facets of our journey towards self-realization. The salt-laden wind whipped at Marcus' face as he surveyed the wreckage of his ship. Its splintered hull lay half-buried in the sand, a testament to the fickle fury of the Aegean Sea. Despair gnawed at him. He, Marcus Aurelius, a respected senator of Rome, was now a castaway on a deserted island. Panic threatened to consume him. Images of his opulent life in Rome, the sprawling villa, the toga-clad senators debating in the forum, the laughter of his family, flickered before his eyes. But a voice, faint yet firm, echoed from within. It was the voice of Stoicism, the philosophy he had embraced for years. External events do not dictate your worth, it said. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your reactions. Marcus straightened his ragged cloak, the symbol of his status, now little more than a tattered reminder. He remembered the words of Epictetus, his Stoic mentor: happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one thing. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. It is only after you have distinguished these things that you will be able to lead a serene and effective life. Taking a deep breath, Marcus surveyed the island. Despair had blinded him before. Now, he saw possibilities. Lush greenery dotted the rocky landscape, hinting at edible plants. A freshwater stream snaked through the valley, promising sustenance. He wasn't helpless. The days that followed were a harsh test. Hunger gnawed at his belly, and the harsh sun beat down mercilessly. Yet, with each hardship, Marcus found solace in Stoic principles. He learned to identify edible plants, his self-sufficiency blossoming with every successful foray. He built a rudimentary shelter, his frustration at his lack of tools giving way to a quiet pride in his ingenuity. One night, as the stars glittered like a vast diamond field, a gnawing feeling of loneliness threatened to overwhelm him. He missed his wife, his children, the familiar sounds of Roman life. But then, he remembered another Stoic lesson: the importance of living in the present. Longing for what wasn't his to control offered him no solace. Instead, he focused on the beauty of the night sky, the rhythmic crash of waves against the shore, finding a strange peace in his isolation. Weeks turned into months. Marcus transformed. His once pampered hands were calloused, his face tanned and weathered, but a quiet strength emanated from him. He had not just survived, he had thrived. He wasn't just a Roman senator. He was a man, stripped of the trappings of his status yet rich in self-reliance. Then, one day, a billowing sail appeared on the horizon. Rescue. As the ship drew closer, a wave of relief washed over him. Yet, it was different from the panicked anticipation he had initially imagined. He was no longer just a man yearning for a return to his old life. He was a man who knew his own worth, a worth forged in fire and hardship. Back in Rome, Marcus was hailed a hero, but he remained unchanged. He had discovered his true self not in the halls of power, but on a deserted island. He carried Stoic principles like precious stones: self-acceptance, resilience, and the knowledge that true happiness lay within his own control. He didn't abandon his old life. He returned to the Senate, but he did so with a newfound perspective. He used his position to champion reforms, his voice ringing with the wisdom gained in the wilderness. He became a living embodiment of Stoicism, a man who demonstrated that true transformation starts not with a dramatic makeover, but with the quiet acceptance and cultivation of self-love. His story became a beacon of hope, reminding others that within each of us lies the strength and resilience to weather any storm, and to build a life of meaning and fulfillment, regardless of the external circumstances we face. Furthermore, embodying the Stoic principle of self-worth entails cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness, an unwavering commitment to introspection and self-reflection. This process involves confronting our fears, insecurities, and limitations with courage and humility, acknowledging them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to be avoided. By embracing our vulnerabilities with openness and honesty, we deepen our understanding of ourselves and cultivate a profound sense of self-respect rooted in authenticity and self-acceptance. In essence, recreating oneself like a Stoic in 2024 necessitates a radical shift in perspective, one that prioritizes the cultivation of self-worth and self-compassion above all else. It requires us to transcend the confines of societal expectations and external validation, forging a path towards self-realization and fulfillment from within. By recognizing our own inherent worth and treating ourselves with kindness and respect, we unlock the transformative power of Stoicism in our lives, empowering us to navigate life's challenges with courage, grace, and resilience. Ultimately, it is through the practice of self-kindness and self-respect that we embark on a journey of profound self-discovery and personal growth, embodying the timeless wisdom of the Stoic sages in the modern world. Selfishness can be a good thing. as long as it is about making choices that are good for your own well-being. Our social conditioning bombards us with the language of selflessness. Be a team player, they say. Put others first. We're constantly nudged towards a state of near martyrdom, sacrificing our needs on the altar of some greater good. But what if there's a crucial missing piece to this puzzle? What if a healthy dose of selfishness directed towards our own well-being is actually the secret sauce to a happier, more fulfilling life? Consider this. You're sprinting a marathon. You started strong, fueled by enthusiasm, but halfway through, you hit a wall. Your legs are leaden, your breath ragged. Every fiber of your being screams for rest. Pushing on in this state isn't heroic. It's a recipe for disaster. You'll not only fail to finish the race, but risk serious injury. Here's the counterintuitive truth. Prioritizing your own well-being isn't selfish, it's strategic. It's about filling your own cup before attempting to pour for others. When you take care of your physical and mental health, set boundaries, and pursue activities that bring you joy, you're not withdrawing from the world. You're building a stronger foundation for genuine connection and contribution. Think of it like this. When you board a plane, they instruct you to secure your oxygen mask first before assisting others. It's not because they value your life more. It's because an unconscious you can't help anyone. The same principle applies in life. By prioritizing your well-being, you become a more robust version of yourself. You have more energy to tackle challenges, more patience to navigate difficult situations, and a clearer perspective to offer those around you. This doesn't mean becoming a recluse or neglecting your responsibilities. It's about striking a healthy balance. It's about learning to politely decline when you're stretched thin, delegating tasks that drain your energy, and carving out sacred time for activities that refuel your spirit. It's about setting boundaries that protect your precious time and energy, allowing you to show up authentically and fully present in your relationships. This kind of selfishness is about reclaiming your agency. It's about recognizing that you are the architect of your own happiness. Imagine yourself as a breathtaking mosaic. Each tile, your passions, your values, your well-being contributes to the overall masterpiece. By prioritizing your own needs, you ensure each tile is vibrant and strong, creating a truly magnificent work of art. Traveling is a good way to heal your soul and learn more about yourself. Life often feels like navigating a maze of routines and responsibilities, where the boundaries blur and the days meld into one another. We find ourselves trapped in the incessant cycle of the daily grind, our once vibrant passions reduced to mere embers flickering in the shadows of our minds. It's in these moments of stagnation and restlessness that the allure of travel beckons, not merely as an escape from the mundane, but as a powerful catalyst for self-discovery and emotional renewal. Picture this. You're standing on the edge of a windswept cliff, the salty breeze tousling your hair as you gaze out at the vast expanse of the ocean stretching endlessly before you. In this moment, travel transcends mere movement. It becomes a transformative journey inward, a pilgrimage into the depths of our own souls. Stripped of the familiar comforts and constraints of home, we find ourselves suspended in a liminal space, poised on the threshold of endless possibility. As we venture into unfamiliar territories, we are met with a kaleidoscope of cultures, languages, and landscapes that challenge our preconceived notions and expand our understanding of the world. Whether wandering through bustling marketplaces in far-flung corners of the globe, or trekking through remote wildernesses untouched by human hands, each encounter becomes an opportunity for growth and introspection. We find ourselves humbled by the resilience of those whose lives intersect with ours, their stories weaving a rich tapestry of human experience that transcends borders and bridges divides. Travel confronts us with the unfamiliar, pushing us beyond the confines of our comfort zones and nudging us to embrace the unknown with open arms. In the face of adversity, we discover reservoirs of strength and resilience we never knew we possessed, emerging from each challenge with a newfound sense of confidence and self-assurance. Whether navigating the labyrinthine streets of a foreign city or navigating the treacherous currents of our own inner turmoil, we learn to trust in our ability to adapt and thrive in the face of uncertainty. Yet, amidst the chaos and clamor of the world, travel also affords us moments of quiet reflection and introspection. Standing beneath a canopy of stars, the universe stretches out before us in all its awe-inspiring majesty, reminding us of our own infinitesimal place within the cosmos. In these moments of stillness, the trivial concerns that once consumed our thoughts fade into insignificance, replaced by a profound sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. Ultimately, the journey of self-discovery is not a destination but a continuous process, a dance between the familiar and the unknown, the mundane and the extraordinary. It's about embracing the uncertainty of the road ahead and trusting in the wisdom and resilience we've cultivated along the way. So, let's heed the call of adventure, pack our bags, and set forth on a voyage of self-discovery. For in the pursuit of the unknown, we may just find the answers we've been searching for all along. As we bring this immersive journey of self-recreation through the lens of Stoicism to a close, let's linger on a vital truth. The voyage itself is as enriching as the destination we envision. While crafting goals and envisioning our ideal selves is pivotal, it's equally imperative to embrace the unfolding moments of growth and self-discovery along the way. The challenges we encounter, the profound lessons we glean, and even the unexpected detours that divert our paths, these intricate threads all interweave to compose the grand tapestry of our existence. Much like the Stoics directed their focus towards what lay within their sphere of influence, their thoughts, actions, and reactions, let's center our attention on the aspects of our self-recreation process that we can actively shape and mold. It's crucial to recognize that embracing Stoicism doesn't entail morphing into emotionless automatons. Rather, it's about embracing the richness of our emotional landscape, comprehending our feelings, and consciously selecting our responses. So, let's wholeheartedly experience the jubilation of breakthroughs, the exasperation of setbacks, and the awe of novel encounters. These emotions serve as our guiding compass, directing us towards a truer, more authentic iteration of ourselves. What renders Stoic principles truly timeless is their enduring relevance across epochs. Whether we glean wisdom from the writings of Marcus Aurelius or the teachings of Epictetus, their insights resonate just as profoundly today as they did centuries ago. Yet, let's not misconstrue Stoicism as a rigid code of conduct. Rather, it's a flexible framework, a philosophy adaptable to our unique circumstances. We're encouraged to cherry-pick what resonates with us, discarding what doesn't, as we forge our individual paths towards personal evolution. Lastly, let's internalize the understanding that this odyssey of self-recreation is perpetual. There will inevitably be moments of stumbling, instances where we question our progress. But let's not permit discouragement to impede our momentum. Instead, let's perceive these junctures as opportunities for enlightenment, for adaptation, and for relentless forward motion. Above all, let's remain steadfast in our commitment to actualizing the best rendition of ourselves, one that embodies Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Through unwavering dedication and persistent effort, we can harness the principles we've delved into to sculpt a life that transcends mere success, emerging instead as profoundly meaningful and deeply fulfilling.